Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is Wajid Ali Shah, lecturer in physics, Colonel Sherhan Cadet College, Sawabi. Today I am going to start chapter number 5, which is named by AC Circuits, class second year, subject physics. This chapter has been started on page number 181 in the textbook. Dear students, first of all, let me introduce you with the concept of AC circuits. That what are AC circuits? AC circuits means alternating current circuits. The circuits in which alternating current flows. It is a simple definition for your clarity and your concept. The circuits in which alternating current flows. Like in daily life circuits. We have all set alternating current circuits in our all household utilities. Now, question arises, what is alternating current and alternating voltage? Alternating voltage is the voltage which changes its polarity at regular intervals. Is called alternating voltage. To clear the idea, let us consider these two diagrams. In the first diagram, as you can see, there are two circuit elements in this diagram. One is this DC source, direct current supply, which is having a fixed positive and a fixed negative terminal, and the current will always be flowing from positive to negative. If the current is taken to be conventional, so the conventional current should be starting to flow from positive to negative terminal of the battery. It is also a unidirectional current or a direct current. And the source of the direct current is a direct voltage source, which produces the current in a singular direction. In contrast, we have this diagram. As we can again see that there are again two circuit elements in this circuit. One is resistance, another is the power supply. But this time this power supply is alternating current power supply, which in turn changes the polarity. For example, one moment of the time, this side is positive, this is negative. After some time, this positive is changed into negative and this negative into positive. So polarity of the source reverses in equal intervals, and consequently direction of the current flowing, direction of the conventional current flowing through the circuit will automatically be reversing all the times. Like for example, in this case, the current will be flowing from like this, from right to left. But after some time, when the polarity changes, this becomes positive, this becomes negative. So direction of the current will be reversed. So this is what we call alternating voltage. The governing equation for alternating voltage is V instantaneous is equal to V naught sine of omega t. This equation is called sinusoidal equation. This is instantaneous voltage equation, maximum voltage possible. Sine is a function, trigonometric function. Omega is the angular frequency and T is time. Okay. Now, what is alternating current? As we have a concept of Ohm's law in the previous chapters, so whenever there is some voltage or potential difference, there should be some current flowing. So if the voltage is alternating, similarly we have the concept of alternating current. What is alternating current? The current which changes its direction and magnitude with time is called alternating current. The governing equation for this alternating current is I instantaneous is equal to I naught sine of omega into t, where I instantaneous is the instantaneous value of the current, I naught is the maximum possible value of the current, sine is a trigonometric function, omega is angular frequency, and t is time. These two equations are also called sinusoidal equation because they vary their values between minimum and maximum values. Like if for example we have a graph between time and voltage, alternating voltage. So at 0 time 0 voltage is there. As the time passes, voltage increases up to some maximum certain level. Then further time passes and voltage again decreases. Time further increases, direction of the voltage is reversed. Now this is taken positive, this is taken negative. So direction is reversed, magnitude is again increasing. Time further increases and magnitude of the voltage decreases, coming back to 0 again. 0 maximum positive, 0 maximum negative, and 0 again. So direction of the voltage and the magnitude of the voltage changes all the time, so that's why it is called alternating voltage and alternating currents. Moving further, we have some terminologies related to alternating current circuits, in which the first one is instantaneous value. Instantaneous, like in Urdu we can say lamhati, for a short interval of time. Value of the alternating quantity at any instant is called an instantaneous value. For example, we can remind the equation V instantaneous is equal to V naught sine of omega t. This is instantaneous voltage. This is maximum voltage. V naught or V max. We can write it like V max. Okay, so the second is cycle. One complete set of positive and negative values of alternating quantity. Alternating quantity may be alternating current or alternating voltage source. So, what is cycle? One complete set of positive and negative values of the alternating quantity. Like from the graph of voltage in time, we can have 0 value here, positive here, 0 again here, negative here, and 0 again. So this one complete set of positive and negative values of the alternating voltage is called one cycle. Okay. Third one is time period, denoted by capital T and defined as the time required to complete one cycle. The time taken by the alternating voltage or the alternating current to start from 0 and completing one cycle here at this point. The total time taken from the starting point and the finishing point is one time period. The unit of time period is second. Number 4. frequency denoted by small f, and it is defined as the number of cycles in 1 second. The unit of frequency is hertz, after the name of a scientist. Number 5, peak value or maximum value. Like in this equation, we can say this is instantaneous, but this is peak value, maximum possible value. So peak value is defined as the maximum value reached by alternating quantity, which is denoted by V naught for voltage and I naught for current. Next one is the average value. Dear students, you must keep in mind that where do we take the average value? Average value is always taken at that moment when we have different variable values. So, in alternating current or alternating voltage, initially 0, then positive maximum, then 0, then negative maximum, then again 0. So it is a complete set of variable values. Variable values. So which value at which moment should be taken as a correct value for the alternating voltage or similarly for the current? So that's very much difficult for us. So to have a proper value, the concept average value is there. What is the average value? Average of all the values over a complete cycle is called average value. Over this complete cycle, if we want to take the average of the values like 0 plus maximum, 0 minus maximum, and again 0, we find out the overall average value, average resultant value of the voltage R for the current is called average values. These are a few terminologies which I think we have already been discussing randomly, and now here is the topic of terminologies. So they are there. Thank you. Have a nice day.